Yo, this is Orion again, and I'm just gonna come back and briefly answer some questions that were, just posted on Smashboards in the thread for this video selection. So the first one was from Kasper, and it was talking about like how do I deal with nerves in tournament. And for me, I used to just wear headphones the whole tournament and try and I don't know, just kind of sit in my shell. And I actually found out even if I didn't get nervous, I just played worse. One, because I had the headphones in and I wasn't reacting, and two, because I had a tendency to go autopilot when I did that. Uh, the more I've been playing, especially in Europe, I really find myself, if I just focus 100% purely on the match and absolutely nothing else, that I don't choke because I don't have time to think about anything else. And for me, the way that I practice that is actually by taking friendlies seriously and by also just practicing focusing versus computers. Like if you play versus a level 3 snake or something with Meta Knight, focus on raping the shit out of it and never getting hit. Like perfect. No mistakes, no errors, and maintain that focus like it's a tournament the entire time. And that way, when you enter a tournament setting, it's so easy to get into the tournament zone. It's so easy to play so well because you've been practicing it the past however long you've been practicing. You could say since Melee, since now, since a week, since a day, and however much practice it'll show when you go into tournament. So my best suggestion would be to be in tournament mode as much as possible, and it'll show. On a note, actually, for that though, I do think that you shouldn't always be in tournament mode. I really do think that having fun with this game is very important. Um, you know, like every a lot of people just say only play your main, and I agree with that. 99% of my time I put into Meta Knight, but you do need to like have fun. So like if you want to spend 5 minutes during the day, play Ganondorf or some shit. Enjoy yourself, but make sure you put the work into your main character first and make it a tournament setting if you can. That's the most important thing. The next question that was asked was by Albert, and it was about Meta Knight's down tilt and why did I think it was such like a good pressure move? Why do I think it's so good? Because not everybody really understands that. The thing about down tilt is that it's just extremely safe. If you look at the frame data, it comes out frame 3, it ends on frame 15. So pretty much if you down tilt somebody's shield, unless they hard read it or if they like dash and power shield it, they really can't punish you for it. It's just so safe. Um, Against a lot of characters, namely the first one that comes into my mind is DK, you can kind of just walk up a little bit inside of his F tilt range and just wait. And you can just kind of like, if he shields, you can just kind of down tilt and he can't do anything. He's just like, fuck, what am I supposed to do? And his only other option to that is kind of walk up F tilt before you do that, and you can just easily grab him for it and then deal like 50 fucking damage from down throw to tornado to bullshit. Um, and pretty much every matchup down tilt has a pretty significant use. The main thing is that you can't really be too predictable about it. Like if it's baited, a lot of characters can just, I don't know, snake will dash attack you or something, or somebody will run up and power shield it, and getting grabbed in this game is pretty awful still. So if you're smart with it, it's just a really safe tool that you can use pretty much all of the time. Uh, and then the last question that was asked to me was by Etecoon, and it was, what did I think about the hugs rule? And the hugs rule is don't masturbate 3 days before a tournament. And my personal experience with that was, to be honest, I placed worse when I did the hugs rule. I actually did a test on myself for that rule. It's pretty funny that you asked. I went to two tournaments where I didn't do anything for like 2 weeks before the tournament, and then I went to two tournaments where I did like the night before, and the two tournaments that I jacked off the night before, I got like first and third, and then the tournaments where I didn't, I got like ninth and 13th. But everybody's different, so try what's good for you. It's kind of awkward, but everybody has their needs, so get that shit out. And yeah, that's the end. If you have any more questions, just post on the thread in the link at the bottom, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can.